Well, there's always next year. Again. Welcome to episode 46 of the Clockenders podcast. I'm your host, Reginald Dino. Just watched Brighton, Arsenal, 1-1 draw. It's over now, guys. It's over now. You're 5 points behind Liverpool. They have 2 games in hand. They're playing United tomorrow, which I think was going to be a drubbing, but stranger things have happened. But even if Liverpool lose, this is an opportunity to gain points on them. We're talking about, I keep bringing this up and you're probably tired of hearing about it. The 8 points, how are we going to make them up? These are the times you make them up. You win today against Brighton, maybe a miracle happens and you're catching points with them. So even if Liverpool lose tomorrow, who cares? You're still 5 points behind and they have a game in hand. I don't know, guys. The performance, I don't know. I'm mixed with the performance. First half was good. Second half was garbage. Why Mikel Arteta won't bring on Miles Skelly to handle Mitoma and then push Partey into the middle, take off Moreno. I'm sitting there watching like, okay, once they score the goal, okay, like we need to put some attackers on. Like there's nobody. Once you substitute like for attackers, we're done. You want to bring on Martinelli when we're down? You got to take off a midfielder or a defender. You can't go like for like because we need all the attack we can get. And I don't understand, man. Something's wrong with Odegaard, guys. Something is wrong with Odegaard. I don't know what it is. I wish someone would just come out and say it because even though he only came on 20 minutes ago in the second half, awful. Season's over again. Again, the season's over in January. It's over. So naive. No, they haven't learned anything from these second place finishes in the last couple of years. Haven't learned anything. And I'm sitting here giving them second place like it's a done deal, second place, and it's not a done deal. City won again today. Well, City won today. I shouldn't say again. They won today. So they're 2 points closer now. I think they're 3 points behind Arsenal. I'm cementing Arsenal into second place, and it's not even true. It's not even true. So safe to say, if nothing happens in the winter transfer with this team, double stamped, it's done. Double stamp, it's done. I don't know. Every time I watch an Arsenal game, it seems maybe 1 in every 9 games, there's something I've never seen before. That penalty shot that Brighton got, I've never seen that in my life. So based on the rules, every clash of heads in the box has to result in a foul. If it's deemed the defender was the more aggressor and hit the offensive player in the head while they were going for the 50-50 ball, it has to be a penalty shot now. That's what I just saw today, and that has to be the rule now, right? It's got to be. I just saw it. You can see Anthony Taylor in his mind going, I want to give this PK. I want to give it. Okay, I'm going to give it. Every clash of heads is a foul now in the box. Again, if the defender hits the offensive player in the head with his own head going for a ball, a 50-50 ball in the air, it's a PK now. I better see it every game now. I better see it every game now if that happens. Back to kicking the ball away. It's a yellow card for Arsenal. It's not a yellow card for anybody else. Now we have this clash of heads, PK. I've never seen it in my life. Never. Ever seen it in my life. Even the commentator, Alan Smith, former Arsenal player, is just like, I've never seen that. I mean, you can give it, but you can give it for every clash of heads in the box then. I've never seen it. I'm telling you, every time Arsenal play, there's something new comes up, and you'll never see a call like that again in any game. Any game, you'll never see a call like that. It'll happen maybe tomorrow in the Liverpool-Manchester United game. It'll happen tomorrow, and they won't call a PK. Never seen it in my life. Awful. And that's pretty much when everything went downhill for Arsenal. They play like garbage, giving the ball away. The wrong personnel is on the field. The wrong personnel is in positions. And it's just, I don't know. Miles Skelly should be on. When Matoma came on, Miles Skelly should be on. Moreno, come off. Good game. Partey, move to the middle. Let's see what we can do. No. Keep Partey on outside, having to defend on an island by himself. He's 30 years old. Try to bring on some more attacking with Martin Odegaard. Shit. Martinelli, back to the same old Martinelli. Declan Rice didn't look on it today. Jorginho played well. I thought he played well. Trossard, invisible. Jesus worked hard, but need killers now. Great, you scored a hat trick against Crystal Palace. I need a goal against Brighton. Invisible. I don't even know if I want to give ratings today. I don't even know if I want to give ratings today. Who was good today? Calafiori was good today, I think. David Red had nothing to do, really. Again, Saliba mopped up. He made a couple of... Actually, I still don't blame him for that PK, because that PK is ridiculous. Ask any of your football friends out there if they've ever seen that in their life. They'll tell you no. Two players clash heads in the box and they gave a PK. Never seen it. Never seen it. Saliba Gabriel, I guess, again, whatever they get every week, they get. Partey, I did his best. He's not supposed to be playing there. And then going forward, I don't know. Like I said, Rice wasn't on it. Jorginho played well. Mourinho got the assist. Wari was playing well. He pulled him because he got a yellow card, and you're trying to save him. Save him for what? What are you saving him for? If you're up 12 points in the league and you have a Champions League game coming up and you want to play him in that and you want to save him for that and rest him, in no problem. What are you saving him for? We draw, or a draw is a loss today. It's like a loss, the draw. So what are you saving him for? We need to go all in and all out. Unfortunately, when I was talking about, Manchester United beating Manchester United beating Liverpool so we can gain points on them, I forgot to mention that we also have to win all our games as well. We can't draw. We have to win. So a win is like a draw is like a loss today. And you're taking players off to save at halftime to save him. Towards the end of the second half, he wasn't having a very good game. The stuff he was trying, that stuff probably works in the reserves. It doesn't work in the Premier League. Trying to drift past players, poke it through people's legs, that doesn't work in the Premier League. So he was wasn't bad. He's a 17-year-old kid. He's learning. But leave him out there to learn, man. You learn on the job. Save him. Take off Mourinho, put on Martinelli. We need all the attack we can get. Saving it. Oh, great. We saved it. We saved them. Great. Now what? I don't even want to do ratings. I'll do ratings. Again, Rhea, whatever, man. 7. Some of the distribution today wasn't the greatest, but whatever, 7. Calafiori played well, I think. For me, anyway, played well. He was chasing back, tackling, getting back into the play. Played pretty well for me. I'll give him a 7. Saliba, again, what are you going to do again in that penalty shot? Trust me, You can ask anybody you know, they'll tell you never seen it before, a PK like that. He gets an 8. His buddy beside him, his buddy beside him, Gabriel. His buddy beside him, Gabriel. What did he do wrong again today? He gets an 8. I mean, you're putting this guy in a tough position, Thomas Partey, right back. I mean, he handled his business in the first half, but as soon as Matoma came on, you could see the what Brighton was doing was setting the ball down the Partey's side and have Matoma go at him one-on-one. And that's the time where you should have brought in Miles Skelly and pushed in Partey into the midfield. But Arteta knows best. So Partey today, I mean, gave the ball away a couple of times. He gets a 7. I don't know, guys. There's something wrong. There's something wrong here. I don't know what it is. If he's still injured, his toe's still hurting him, and he's still injured. It's not the same Declan Rice from last season, and it's not the same Declan Rice that started this season. I don't know. Tried to play his normal positioning, driving forward, getting the ball forward. It's just it wasn't clicking today. He gets a 6. Mikel Moreno, other than the assist on Nwari's goal today, there was a couple of good plays he made again. I don't know. In the period where you need a goal, I think he's one of the players that you look at to come off for an offensive attacker. He gets a 6 today. Jorginho is the man of the match for me. Very calm on the ball, calm under pressure, 1-2 touch out of pressure. You know, just moving the ball quickly, vision to see passes before anybody else. He's the man of the match today. Still gets an 8. Ethan Nwari came in, scored a second goal, I believe, for Arsenal. First in the Premier League, I believe it was. Great goal. I mean, if we're going to be honest, the goalie should have saved it, but still, it went in. To have the confidence at that age to take on the shot and not pass to Declan Rice, who was open, and maybe try to get it across to Gabriel Jesus, who was open as well. But a good finish nonetheless. He gets a 7 today. Hooked at half. This guy, I don't know. Like, you're coming back, you get the start against your old team. Every time you touch the ball, you're getting booed. You don't do a damn thing out there. Don't do anything out there. 6. Is it midnight? Has the carriage turned back to a pumpkin? I don't know. Today wasn't too bad for him. Gabriel Jesus, I don't even think he got a shot on net. Gabriel Jesus, we have our number 9, our striker up top. That's where he should be playing. More times I saw him in the midfield of the defensive midfielder area trying to pick up the ball. You got to get up the field, my friend. You have to get up the field, my friend. I don't know. Again, if something doesn't happen offensively in the winter transfer market, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Another warm up top today, which is probably going to go on sale at Adidas in the next couple of weeks. $150 for that. Again, the greatest part of this club is the marketing department. Crazy. So there has to be some type of movement. And Paul Merson, former Arsenal player, said it best. I mean, you want to go out and get a striker, go out and get the best striker that's out there. We're not a team that we have to scrimp and save and watch our pennies or anything like that. We shouldn't be a club that's doing that, and we're not a club that's doing that. If Newcastle won 150 million for Isak, bid 150 million for Isak. Those type of deals are not going to be made in the winter. Even though as much as we want to see it done, because now Newcastle has to replace Isak, and now we're at January what today? The 4th? Now we're at January 4th. There's only 26 days left, or 27 days left. They have to find a striker that's going to be able to come in and fit their system and replace Isak's goals. That takes longer than 27 days to find. And especially when teams know that you just got $150 million for your player, guess what? Gyökeres, he's now 120. You get to keep 30 at least. This is what I would do. It's very hard to do it in the winter. It should have been done in the summer. Whatever. Believe me, I was on the bandwagon. We don't need a striker because we're getting 10 from here, 10 from there, 15 from that guy. Havertz is pitching with 12. This guy, that guy. No. Today's the day you need a striker. Today's the day you need a striker that gets a half a chance and puts it away. That's what we need. 6 today for Jesus. Subs, this guy came in, whatever, didn't do anything. 5. Martinelli, I'm talking about. Odegaard came in, awful today. 5. Who else came in today? I don't even know who came in. Who cares? It was awful today. It was awful. Those were only 2 subs we made. Odegaard and Wari. Terrible today. Second half was awful. Second half was awful. Champions League or bust, I guess, guys. I mean, honestly, what else can we do? What else can we say? I don't want to seem like doom and gloom, the sky's falling, but it's done, guys. League's done. You want to win the FA Cup again? Okay. Caribou Cup? Okay. Champions League, that would be great. But the league's done, guys. I don't even care what happens tomorrow, United, Liverpool. Doesn't matter. You're still in the same spot you were, or you're 1 point closer now to where you were yesterday, when you should be 3 or 2 or 3. Remember, Liverpool have a game in hand. Remember that. So when you're looking at the table, it's just no, they have a game in hand as well. And I guarantee you they're going to smash whoever they have the game in hand against. I said it in a previous show. When the pressure's off, that's when you're going to see the Arsenal that we all thought we were getting this season. Prime Barcelona Arsenal. That's what we're going to see. And then every single person is going to say, where was this team in January? Like we do every freaking year. Guys, if you're not subscribed to, I'm very calm today. Very, very upset, very disappointed, very calm today, though. Like a couple of shows ago, I was vexed. Today, cool. You know, it's a new year. I don't got to go back to work until Tuesday. The Knicks play later on tonight. The Ravens play in a couple of hours. The Leafs are on tonight. Forget Arsenal. Game's done. Forget it. Again, guys, if you're not subscribed to the podcast, subscribe on YouTube. Hit the bell. Get notifications anytime a new show comes online. We're also on Instagram. We're on Threads. You can also download episodes on your favorite podcast platforms. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, TuneIn, Player FM. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on all of those platforms that you get your podcasts on. So, guys, go there, subscribe. Listen to my rants. We're also on TikTok. I clip up a clip and put it up on TikTok. So, guys, follow me there as well. But at least they didn't break our hearts in May. Like the hearts are broken in January. Like it's the hope that kills you, right? So whatever, guys. I think they have a midweek game in Champions League, I believe. But I don't remember if they do or not. Wasn't looking that far ahead. But if they do, we'll probably recap. Well, I probably won't recap that game because I'll be at work, but probably won't get to watch it. But anyways, guys, enjoy your weekend. Have a good one, and we'll see you next year.